Hey folks, let me know in the comments if you can hear me okay. And let's get the show on the road. Yeah, tell me how the audio is. Sometimes when I use this nice camera, audio is not in sync. I do know that YouTube is a little bit better in terms of lip sync, but hi, Andrew. How's it going, man? All right, so let's not take too much time here. Andrew says it's fine. All right. Let's take a look. And we got Mod and Dot up here. This is my buddy Jared Drysdale's thing. And I asked for some... Oh, you don't like the hair, though? We need to fix it? I asked for some suggestions on Twitter, but I just posted this, so I'm not sure if I've gotten any responses yet. And then in Mega Maker, let's see what we got here in general. Whoa, got a lot here. So let's look at some of these. We got Get Digital MD. That's one. Oh, I see some Tailwind UI in there. John Friesen likes the hair. Nice to see you, John. Whoa! Let's see what else we got here. I can only choose one to start with. We got, this is Zebel. This one might be good just because it looks quite simple. I might be able to easily give some suggestions there. Got Vacord screen printing. A lot of elements on this one, which might make it a little bit more tricky to do a... This one looks good too, implicit. Okay, so let's start with just for this one. I mean, I could probably do this one too. We'll see how much time we have. I'll put them in this order. All right, so I just paid for Mod and Dot here, and what this allows you to do is basically design in the browser. If you love working in web developer tools, then you're gonna love this. I've used this before in beta and really liked it. So I'm going to start by adding the Chrome extension. Okay, and I'm not sure if I'm going to need to refresh this. All right. So let's see here. Oh, I got to log in first. Maybe actually I'll just switch back to here so I can get my password easily. Okay. Yeah, and say hello in the chat if you are here right now. We got John and Andrew in there. Cool. So here we are. We've got DevTools up, and we've got Mod and Dot ready to go. So we're going to call this Zebel. And yeah, let's start recording my page edits. Hey, how's it going, Colin? Good to see you. All right, so looks like I can start editing here. All right, and I might even start with design mode on, just because I'll be doing mostly content edits, right? Don't let your students give up. Find out the ultimate goals, progress, and obstacles that keep them accountable, all via Slack. All right. Let's churn more referrals. Is it for you? What does the number one customer have in mind? Okay. How it works. Pricing. So I'm trying to think. One thing I've been paying a lot more attention to these days that's different from the old days is how are people finding you? What are they typing into Google that that might help them find this page in the first place? And it might be help online course students track progress. And I like to sometimes start these landing page teardowns just by looking at what are the other things that, if I was somebody who is looking for a solution like this, what might I type in to Google? Whatever you might type into Google, that should probably be, that should probably be your headline, right? So what is the best tool to keep track of your progress online? Classroom management, track student progress tracker, tracking student progress software. And so are we getting there, right? Are we getting there with some of these keywords? Student tracking student progress software, student progress tracker. And that might be a place to start, right? A student progress tracker for online courses. Not that don't let your students give up isn't motivational, but it doesn't immediately tell me what this is. And if I'm a course creator and I'm just looking for a solution, then I just need to know right away, what is this thing, right? So I think that might be, this might be a headline to start with anyway. And then what does it help you do? Help students find. That's weird. There's a big space here. Help students find, or help students with, and maybe here it might be goal setting, progress and obstacles. And I would actually make this probably a new sentence, then keep them accountable, all via Slack. Feels like we're getting a little bit closer to something that might grab someone's attention if they're searching for something like this. Less churn, more referrals. Happy students are less likely to churn. One thing you might want to consider is moving this part here up here. If we can flip these two. I don't know if there's an easy way. So we've got this section here, and then this section here. Can you just drag I wish I could drag these. Can I do that? Oh, it went somewhere. Oh, it went too high. We need to bring it down. Where is it? Here? Yeah, here. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could drag and drop like that. Right underneath your header, maybe in this case, you'll want to have the testimonial there, partly because this feels like a new category to me. This isn't a popular category, And so you might need to give people more context of what exactly is this. And in this case, I think Lewis's testimonial does a better job of that than less churn, more referrals. I would put less churn, more referrals, probably, if I can drag this, right down here, I think. Hey, Miguel, how's it going? By the way, folks, I don't know if my audio is okay on Periscope/Twitter. Some people have had trouble with that, especially when I'm using this mic and this camera. Still trying to figure that out. And I know YouTube's better. So, oh, school's canceled today. Nice. Well, you should get credit for this, Miguel. So we're already neck deep here in this redesign. We've done a few things. We've rewritten the headline, rewritten the subheadline, and we've moved the testimonial up. I try not to read too much when I'm doing these teardowns as well, because most people don't read that much. So, do you teach online courses? Do you care about your student success? Do you use Slack to connect with your community or want to? So I think that's good. Yeah, I think this down here makes more sense. You're kind of leading them down a path, giving them the breadcrumbs to where to get to the sign up stage, right? So first step, what are they searching for? Second step, what does this help them to do? Third step, okay, give me more context, give me some social proof. We've got that here with this. Next step, is this for you? And another thought, this isn't science or anything, but some folks have said that asking questions in headlines is not as effective as making statements. And then you could say, Zebel is for course creators who, you're asking them to do a lot of work here. Yes, if you can answer yes to these three questions. Maybe we should just go, I don't even know if we need this one. We could just say, who want to increase student success rates and who use Slack to connect with students. Yeah, this might be, I'm not sure if this is better or worse. What do you folks think? Do you think this is better than what we had before? Let me know in the comments here. But I kind of like this because it simplifies that whole section. We were able to remove content. Just like programming, it's better to remove code than to add code. So removing content is better. How it works. Now, the other thing that we're missing here for sure is there's no screenshots of the product. There's no way to show me what exactly is this with a screenshot or something. So I would be adding that somewhere. We're using a lot of space for this part here, and it might make more sense to have less space here. What do we got here? We got lots of padding top and bottom. Maybe, we could probably do 2 rem, and then this section's really big, isn't it? You might want to minimize that header space, so bring everything up, and then right underneath here have an image that shows folks what this is. Just a little screenshot of the tool right here. So my guess is actually this you probably want to show rather than tell. And so I might replace all of this with a video. You can see a little bit how I've done this on Transistor. I have this section here, and it's just a really quick video. I've got these items here, but to explain all of these steps, like none of this makes sense without context, I think. It's just a lot to read. And so you might want to have some sort of embedded video. I don't know if I can actually, this is getting dangerous if I try to embed something live here. So you could keep this part, but let's see here. Let's make this just a div. So one idea would be to have a video there that explains what, instead of telling, showing. Show, don't tell. And then we've got pricing. And is it worth it? Again, maybe asking questions isn't the most effective strategy inside of on a landing page. Sometimes it's better to see something like calculate your savings. And then they can use the calculator. I do like this. You've got your face here. We've got, this feels personal. This feels like I've got a little connection with the person who made this. So I like this section here. Overall, I would, change the headline, change the subheadline. I would put an image of the product here, and change this here. Reduce some of that. Less churn, more referrals. I like that. I think that's good. How it works, maybe add a video. And then if you want to keep this section, to me, this just feels like a lot. I would even test maybe like removing all of this and just having this video here. This thing here will also, to be honest, it feels like this makes it more complicated to get to it. I might even just say, get started in 5 minutes. And then, I might remove all this. I'm going to remove it in my video, but you can decide what you want to do. So the reason I like this is that it gets us to the pricing right away, or the sign up link, instead of having this big wall of text that you have to get through. Cool. Anything else? Any other changes, folks? Let's see if this is still tracking my changes. Okay, we've got unpublished edits. All right, and so now let's see if I can publish this. All right. And so now I should be able to send all my changes here for you. You should be able to see all the diffs and stuff here. Maybe I did that incorrectly, but I'll share this link with you so you can see both versions of the landing page. Cool. Should we do one more? What do you think? So that's Zabel. What did we say? Oh, yeah, we're going to use this one next. Okay, so let's move on and let's do this one. So start next project. We're going to open up DevTools. We got DevTools opened up. You know what? I think I missed a step in that last one. So let's implicit. How come I can't spell? Okay, start recording. Oh yeah, site sauce. We'll see. I think I can only do 2 right now, but maybe if I've got time later, we can do some more stuff. All right, so let's get going here. Once again, I think I will turn design mode on, and we'll go back here. All right. And is this on? We're awaiting edits. Okay, perfect. Learn from the experts. See expert interviews and read the most informative, illustrative, and actionable articles. Okay, so again, the question is, what is this? Is this a newsletter? Is this a course? Informed by weekly opinions. Keep scanning the web. Continuously learn. Read articles here from our engine refines the the biggest question I have is, what is this? Is this a newsletter or is this a Chrome extension? Is this a magazine? Is this a website? See expert interviews and read the most informative, illustrated, actionable articles. Also, I think for something like this, this is a good example of when you would want to define the niche, because right now you have become great at content marketing, become great at bootstrapping, become great at inside sales, and this in the beginning, to get a toehold, I think you probably do want to define who this is for. So and why is this different than all of the other newsletters that I subscribe to? Now, again, I'm not even sure if it's a newsletter, but we've got, where is SAS Weekly? SAS Weekly Heaton. What's his product habits? Here we go. What's this? 5 habits to building products. Okay, so this is his landing page for his book. I'm trying to find a kind of a comparable landing page. I mean, one nice thing about this is you get to see all the articles. He can show, not tell. Yeah, I think... So this changes a lot if you can say learn from bootstrapping experts. At least I know, like, right in the headline. Again, what would people be searching on a search engine to land here? Would it be expert bootstrapping interviews? See, actually, and I don't even know if that's what people want. Are they looking for bootstrapping experts? Maybe it's read the best bootstrapping articles. Because I'll bet this is something that people search for. Bootstrap blog, bootstrapping business, successful bootstrapped companies, bootstrapping to success. These are I think you're going to need to find something that people might be looking for. And actually, best bootstrapping articles. Maybe people don't search for that. We've got to find something that folks are actually searching for. And and this still doesn't feel super compelling to me. So I'm not exactly sure what we should do here. The other thing is these drawings, this illustrative style, I think, especially if you're starting out, you should not use it. Number one, this doesn't really tell me what your product is or how it works or what it does. And if you had an image that communicated it, just seeing if there's something that exists already, but some sort of example of what they might be getting. Heaton newsletter. Does this show us anything? I'm thinking of something like this, but I mean, one thing Heaton does is he has this thing here. And so if we were going to show not tell, maybe that would be the key, right? Can I put that right in there? And background image. It's a little bit too big, isn't it? I'm not sure how I can make this fit. Width auto, but it's not letting me anyway. Something else is cutting that off. But that's an idea, is to have some sort of image here that shows people, that gives them a picture of what they can expect. Let's see if I can find a better email newsletter. I'm just looking for an image we can use here that might fit. Okay, let's try this. This is probably not worth fiddling around with too much, because really I just want us to get to the point where we can edit some content here. Okay, so the idea being, put something there that shows folks what they're going to get, some sort of placeholder image. Read the best bootstrapping articles, and then here I think you need to tell people why this is different. There's lots of expert interviews. There's lots of articles. There's lots of actionable articles out there. Why is this better than me going to Hacker News or Indie Hackers or anything else? How is this going to be better than what's already out there? So if you're looking for the straightest path to bootstrapped success, bootstrapped success will... see, this is already too long. Man, I'm having a hard time with this one. Rank articles, filter out all but the best. I mean, maybe there's something here we could use that's different. We scan the web. Actually, I almost like this one better. Our algorithm ranks articles, filters out all but the best, and brings them together in a weekly newsletter. At least now I know what I'm getting, right? Our algorithms rank articles, filter out all the best, and bring them together in a weekly newsletter. That might be enough. And sometimes we just need to remove elements. Like, what would this look like if we just removed all of this? How would it feel? Would it feel like it still is okay? Right? We've got, so we could still have the testimonials, but even this might be enough on its own, right? Read the best bootstrapping articles. Okay. Here's a picture of what you get. Okay. Here's what it does. Okay. Maybe that's enough to get me to sign up right there. And then having these testimonials. And I might reformat these a little bit. This feels like it might be a little bit, I don't know. It could use some, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we make the font bigger. Something to make it stand out a little bit. And I'm seeing now, I think your service is an algorithm that automatically finds the best articles in a given topic. Your challenge is going to be that if I'm searching for a way to find the best bootstrapping articles, I want to land somewhere and see this and know that I'm in the right place. So maybe it's going to be implicit.io/bootstrapping or whatever niche you're going to start with. That would be my suggestion. So I would try simplify it if you can, show them what they get, and see if folks, again, think about what you would have to type in Google to get there, and then use that as your headline. All right. There we go. Okay, this worked this time. We've got 5 additions, 2 deletions. Let's finish this. I messed it up the first time. So, yeah. Helpful? Anyone still around? Should I look at one more? Should we look at Digital MD from John? John Friesen, are you still around? Okay, so John's still here. Beauty. One more. All right. Let me just take a break and drink some water. it. Okay, let me just set this up and then all right, so here we go. We've got this is John's tool. Can I use this for this? Got dev tools opened here. Can I still finish and publish that? Did that not work? Tailwind UI, there it is. I don't know why this one's not uploading. Have to keep this. It's not like triggering. Okay, well, let's just edit this like this. So let's go to design mode on, and let's get into it. Digital presence for doctors. Let us manage your image online. Okay, some things I like already. First is we've got the face right there, right? Human face. Kind of looks like a doctor. I mean, maybe this could look more like a doctor, but at least it draws my eyes over to the right. I can see, okay, this is a human being. I guess this is a doctor. You're letting us manage your image line. Okay, so now I'm getting a sense already of what this is for. Now, again, how would I be looking for, how would I find this page from Google? That's really the question we need to ask from the beginning. Online image for doctors. See, this is going to be stock photos. That can't use that. Online profile for doctors. Getting a little bit closer, right? Best bio for doctors. Sample sufficient examples of physician profiles, doctor profiles. I think we're getting a little bit closer. Is this really just websites for? Reserve your name, collaborate, optimize. Okay, so this is websites for doctors. I wouldn't be too fancy at the beginning. People need to know what is this right from the beginning. And if you're too fancy, it's going to be hard for people to position you in their mind. I think it should be website profiles for doctors or something like that. Or even simply websites for doctors. Let us manage your profile online. And then we're hitting some of those keywords that might bring folks to the site. So simple websites for doctors, let us manage your profile online, are easy to set up. Digital presence service allows you to have a stake in your image. This feels like too much to me. I might even just start like that. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just remove content. So get notified. You don't have to tell me that you're not launched yet because you're saying get notified. I think that's enough. Professional presence done for you. Professional landing page done for you. I don't flowery language like this. I'm not. I just don't think people read it. Already, this is standing out for me. It's like, okay, what is this? Who is this for? What is this for? This is simple websites for doctors. Let us manage your profile online. A professional landing page done for you. Okay, I know what this is. And hey, Ben, how's it going? Sorry, I probably can't take any more requests today, but I'll do this again. So our suite of to suit your needs. Yeah, I might even remove that. Can I do that without making things do? A professional landing page done for you. Reserve your name. Okay, that's fine. Pick a landing page. Maybe it might even be like pick a template here. Collaborate, sure. Optimize automatically. So if this is about search, I think you would want to put that up here. Rank higher in search results. If that's the benefit that you're bringing folks, put that right here. And then this is includes email account and calendar. Spell it out what it is. Okay, so that's some ideas there. Want to be the first to know. You've got a spelling mistake here, exclusive. And simple no tricks pricing. If you're not satisfied, we'll send you a full refund. So it's $110 per year. And there you go. So yeah, I think hopefully that's helpful, John. I would really think about what are people searching in order to land here in the first place. And even if this was spread by word of mouth, they might say that, if doctors are hanging out, they might say, hey, what do you use for your website? Oh, I use getdigitalmd.com. When they come back here, they need to remember, what was this again? Oh yeah, this is simple websites for doctors. Don't get fancy, simple, plain language. Tell people what it is. And in the simplest terms you can, remove any excess. And like even this is starting to feel a little bit too long. I might even remove this and first looks at new features. All right, so hopefully that's helpful. I'll send you your workspace that I did for you in Mod and Dot. So look for that. The folks that I did these changes for, I'll send that to you. And check out Mod and Dot. It's my buddy Jared's product. It's really great. And if you do a lot of designing in the web browser like me, it is worth using for sure. See you later. Thanks.